What's going on, guys? My name is Wade with Tech Daily, and this is Top Tech under $50 for the month of October. Nothing like waiting until the last minute, right? This is, of course, a collection of just a whole bunch of different products and things that I think are pretty cool. Some newer items and some items at a nice discounted price. We've got a couple Bluetooth speakers, some wireless earbuds, iPhone accessories, and as always, I'll have links to all the products featured down below in the video description if you'd like to learn more about them or maybe pick something up for yourself. And as I do with every Top Tech video, I'm going to go ahead and give away one product featured to one of you guys. All you have to do is, of course, be subscribed to the channel and leave a comment down below letting me know what item you want most. And I'll announce the winner in next month's video, which I promise won't actually be on the last day of the month. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and check out the first item, which is the iHome IBT77 Bluetooth speaker, which comes in at just a penny under $50. The naming scheme for all of iHome's products is kind of lame because IBT77 literally tells you nothing about this thing, but this speaker is jam-packed with all the functionality and features you'd expect. IP65 water resistance, support for phone calls and stereo sound with 2 speakers, and up to 16 hours of playback time on a single charge, which is pretty impressive. The speaker itself has kind of a wild design covered in fabric and some decorative plastic, and I would call this probably a medium-sized speaker, about the size of a coffee cup more or less, so it's very portable and can easily fit in a bag or backpack on the go. It's a pretty lightweight speaker too, but that doesn't mean it feels cheap. The fabric is a nice quality, and I would definitely say it's pretty sturdy. You've got the speaker grill facing upwards on the top there. Underneath is a weighted rubber base to keep it balanced on your desk, along with a power button, and around back you've got some buttons for setting up Bluetooth and taking calls, checking battery, your volume controls, and the USB port and auxiliary port. Of course, the most important part of any speaker is how it sounds, and I've got to say that this thing puts out some excellent sound overall. Here's a quick sample so you guys can get an idea. For right at $50, I think it's a pretty good buy. It looks good, it sounds great, it offers pretty much everything that you need. But if you're maybe into something a little smaller with a little more color, we also have this, iHome IBT62B. Again, iHome hitting us with those unfortunate product names, but this is a much smaller color-changing Bluetooth speaker for under $30. This little guy is only about 2 inches tall, so it's super portable, and it's made of a soft rubber material, which is an interesting choice, but sort of serves a purpose. You've got the same upward-facing speaker, and your buttons and ports on the bottom around back, and underneath there's a sticky rubber foot that almost like suctions onto surfaces so that the speaker never gets bumped around. And weirdly enough, you can sort of stretch this speaker open and closed. It's flexible and collapsible, and I have no idea why, but it's pretty interesting nonetheless. Of course, one of the main reasons you might get this is for the lights. There's 3 different color changing modes. You can make it fade between colors, blink between them, or pick a single color to show. But colors aside, once again, sound quality is what's important, and once again, for as small as this thing is, it sounds pretty good. I know iHome has been around for forever, and they might not have the coolest products in the world sometimes, but props to them for putting out some quality Bluetooth speakers at pretty reasonable prices. If you're in the market for some new earbuds, JLabs has their Fit 2.0 wireless Bluetooth buds for about $35 that are pretty good. Inside the box, you get about 1 million different replacement rubber ear tips to help you find the right fit, and since these are wireless sport headphones, they have a nice short cable to stay out of the way, and some flexible memory wire ear hooks to wrap around your ear to ensure they stay put while you're running or exercising. The earbuds themselves have a pretty simple design and are relatively small, with the ends being angled a bit to fit inside your ear. You get a little button to adjust the cable length if you need to, as well as inline volume controls and a microphone for taking phone calls. The sound quality on these was very good for the price. They're very neutral overall, but I think I was most impressed with the noise cancellation. They were exceptional at blocking out sound, and I'm not sure if I just found like the perfect size ear tips, but I was really impressed. They fit very comfortably for me as well. I like the flexible ear hooks as that style really works well for me, and the adjustable cable allowed me to wear them around my neck when I needed to, or up front if I wanted to. Personally, I never use my phone as an actual phone. I never take or make phone calls, so the less than ideal microphone on these guys wasn't a real deal breaker for me, but if you want these to double for phone calls, that might be the only reason to consider something else. If you just picked up an iPhone 8 or iPhone 10, or if you've had literally any other Android phone for the last 7 years, then you know how convenient wireless charging is, and and this wireless charging pad from Insignia is a great deal at $30. It'll work with any Qi-compatible Android or iPhone device, of course, and the reason I like this one is because it does support Qi 1.2 for up to 15 watts of charging on compatible devices, while a lot of other Qi chargers still only offer 7.5 watts. Size-wise, this is certainly on the smaller side, so it won't take up much room on a table or desk, and it has a nice soft top surface so your device won't get scratched. Underneath is some more really sticky rubber material that seriously keeps this thing in place, and around back is a single micro USB port for power. You get a cable and a wall plug inside the box, but beyond that, there's really not much more to say. It's a simple Qi charger that just charges your device. It does what it's supposed to do, and like I said, since it's Qi 1.2 compatible, on devices that support 15-watt wireless charging, you'll find that it'll be able to charge your phone a bit quicker, which is always a plus. And because this charging pad just uses normal micro USB for power, you don't have to worry about any AC power adapters or proprietary connections. And finally, if you're like me and were fortunate enough to pre-order the new iPhone 10, it's time to start looking for the perfect cases to protect all that glass. This is the official Apple leather case for the iPhone 10 in midnight blue. And funny enough, for as many iPhones as I've had, this is the first time I've actually had the chance to check out the leather cases. For $49, yes, I know it's not a cheap case, but hear me out. I think you're getting one of the nicest leather case options at that price. On the inside, you've got sort of this super soft microfiber material, which looks and feels really nice, and the outside of the case is that high quality natural leather with an embedded Apple logo right smack dab in the middle. The buttons and cutouts for everything all around the case are also very precise, and yes, I know this isn't an iPhone 10 video or anything like that, but let me just say, this is the first time I've held anything that sort of resembles the phone, and I'm super excited to finally get my hands on this device on Friday, mostly because I've been an iPhone Plus user since the 6 Plus came out, and having a huge 5.8-inch display jam-packed into a form factor that's even smaller than my iPhone 7 Plus will be really awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Top Tech. Like always, leave a comment down below letting me know what item you liked best, and if you have any suggestions for items or prices that I should do next time. Also, be sure to follow Tech Daily on Twitter, and subscribe to the Tech Daily YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.